If people are careless with their habits back within the catchment area generally, that is, if they're not disposing of their litter, their dogs' droppings as being left on the ground, things of that nature, it's going to have the potential to wash down and end up in the lake. I was employed in 1962 as a health and building inspector with the Wollongong City Council and initially assigned to a district that included Berkeley. At that time, the Commonwealth Government hostel existed in Berkeley to house migrants until they got on their feet in this country. The hostel comprised a series of Nissen huts where families were accommodated, but meals were provided in a communal dining area attached to a commercial type of kitchen that was staffed by government employees. The bathing, laundry and toilet facilities were also communal, with wastewater flowing into a crude mini sewerage system. And the sheer volume of wastewater that issued into Hooker Creek must have added enormously to the nutrient and bacterial load that the lake has had to assimilate. Berkeley at that time was being subdivided and homes were being built rapidly by the New South Wales Housing Commission. But no authority had yet realised the need to ensure measures were in place to prevent soils washing from subdivisions and building sites during storm events. As a consequence, sediment-laden runoff flowed from these disturbed sites every time it rained, and we now realise that much of these sediments ended up being deposited in the bed of the lake. There was no sewage service available in Berkeley, and most buildings were provided with a sullage or grey water trench, as it was called. However, the ground in Berkeley was very stiff clay and had little absorptive capacity. There had to have been a lot of undetected septic and sullage wastes overflowing into the lake. Obviously, this contributed to the nutrient load the lake now carries and provides impetus for algal blooms to regularly emerge. Just a footnote, it's interesting that most older people claim the prawns taken from the lake before the advent of sewerage were much tastier than they are nowadays.